Alright, you guys, this is literally the fourth time I've tried to shoot today's vlog post. Four times. First time, I put on the rectangular covering, the rectangular lens port for the tracker, and did not set the video aspect ratio or the width to the narrow width. So what you ended up with is super wide, and you can see the inside of this port covering, and so it pretty much looks like you're in a bubble the whole time. And I knew I'd get a lot of crap from people if I did an entire vlog post that way. And what sucks is I had spent about 30 minutes walking around this granary that's next to me, and just talking about, you know, why I was shooting with what I was shooting with, which was the Pen F and the Voigtlander 42.5 f.95 lens. Just talked about why I chose that lens to shoot in that kind of a setting, and showed what I was shooting, you know, and the settings that I had. Just kind of a what's in my head kind of a vlog post. And when I got home and turned the camera around and noticed that view, I thought, crap. So I stopped it and started the vlog back up again, and but decided to kind of do a little vlog post about how the plant selection that we have in our yard. We've got quite a flower garden going, you know, and a lot of the selection is, you know, to attract hummingbirds and butterflies too. So I was talking about what plants we have growing, what's in bloom, and I started going into shooting the hummingbirds and how I go about doing that and how I set up for that, and that was going good. And then out of the corner of my eye, I see this wicked looking cloud. I mean, it's just, it didn't make sense for the weather that we're having right now. It just didn't fit. So it really caught my attention. So I stopped the camera and restarted it to start another vlog post of going to shoot this cloud. And so I take the camera with me and I run inside, and I grab EM5 Mark II with 12 to 40 on it, which I thought would be perfect for chasing down this cloud. And so I chased down this cloud. I'd make 2 different stops to shoot it, and I brought the tracker like out into this field with me when I shot, and explained, you know, this is how I'm set up, this is why I'm doing this is how I'm doing a pano, I'm doing a bracketed pano, this is my thought process on it. And I was so excited because it was so spontaneous and spur of the moment. I mean, I ran in the house and ran upstairs and grabbed all this camera gear, and I'm recording it while I'm doing it, and it's like, it's like real, this is like real stuff, you know, and it's so cool. And I get home and I pull the damn card out of the tracker. This is after having, you know, reset all my aspect ratio, you know, so it would look good. And I start to preview the video, and it's in 240p. Super slow motion. No audio. Pissed off. So upset. Because I thought that was one of my most... I thought it would have been one of my most fun vlogs, because it was just so exciting. You know, I don't know, whatever. So here I am. And today's vlog post is about checking your camera settings before you even do anything with it. The tracker's new to me, so I forget that, you know, I need to take it out of the previous mode and reset it for what I'm doing, and it was just, yeah, I'm not happy. Today is a sad face vlog post, sort of. I'm still super pumped, because I do have some, I'm assuming I have killer photos of this cloud, which I'll share with you shortly at the end of this video. God, I feel like such a tool. So like I said, I'll just go over some camera settings for how I shot this cloud, which, like I said, you'll see in at the end here, is really cool looking. And I'm going to put the cloud photos on Flickr, of course. It's been a while since I put anything over on Flickr. I'm overdue. So EM5 Mark II, 12 to 40, wide enough to do wide if I need it, 40 millimeters to get in there a bit without overdoing it. So I bracketed 3 exposures at 2 EV each. Don't know if I'll need all of that dynamic range. I might just stick with the single exposure from each one. I shot several panels. I shot 2 panels, I'm sorry. I shot one panel in landscape orientation. I shot another panel in portrait orientation. I composed 2 different ways. I composed with a lot of foreground, and I composed with a lot of sky. We'll just kind of play around with it and see what we get. Yeah. So thanks for bearing with me on my misadventures and very poor management of my equipment on today's vlog post. Thanks for coming along, you guys. I'll see you later. Learn from my mistakes. Bye.